G'day all, welcome back. Here we are now under the rear right hand quarter panel. Can't go cutting anything up for the left hand side at this stage, getting a bit late. So I just thought I'd see what I've got to do here, and looks like I have a little bit to do for sure. Look on there, through there, up there. It's all pretty ordinary, so this will be where I start cutting out some templates and making up some bits for this one now. Alright, let's have a look at what I've done today. Got to work on that. I've cut this out, placed it in place, tacked it in, so that's ready now to be welded in. I've cleaned it up, so we'll make a start there. It's going alright. Get all that done, and then I'll have to start on this, which I'm not looking forward to, piece down here, which was my hell trip on the other side. So that one I'm not looking forward to. So okay, back to it. Righto, he's in. So that's that piece done. Have to work on that corner down the track, but I'm avoiding that because I don't really want to do it. And I'll get this piece down here sorted as well. Then I'll start on the inside section of that. Well, I'm sick of laying under the car and working there, getting covered in sparks and shit and hot, so I thought I'd come to the top of the car, make this little piece up, which I've done, which will go here on the corner. And we'll sit just in there. So I'll cut that out, fit that in, weld him in, see how that looks. Well, I've been a little bit busy, and I have taken the back off of the car now, and I'm just in the process of repairing this corner, and then I'll get to work on that one. And I've cut this piece out and starting to clean up, but I've still got some work to do on the inside up there, which you can't really see at the moment. And repairing this little panel down here, but it's getting there. I've also finished that corner basically, so that's a replacement, so that didn't come out too badly. So yep, it's onto the back. So today's effort has been around replacing that tab on the inside there, this one here, so that's been done. And fixed up some dents in it, buffed it up, and cleaned him out. So it's not coming up too badly at the moment. Had to beat this flat, so it's going to need, I think, unfortunately, a little bit of filler in this point. I've tried to get it as flat as I can, but I'm not doing any good with it hitting it anymore. So I'll go to the other side now. So this piece has been straightened and just tacked in there at this stage. Still got to cut out a couple of bits and put those up there. I've been working on this, going to cut a section out here and place that corner, do that. Got the rest of the old rear end taken off of there and cleaned up. Cleaned all the bog out of this and beat it out, so it's actually close to being flat. Just got to do some work here and a bit over here. But right now I've got that inner panel down there in, so I'm going to run the welds all the way along here and plug that one up, and then use the spot welder to put that one in there, and that'll just about allow me to put on the Beaver panel, which goes across the back here. So I'll get on with that and see how we go. Well, this sucks. I welded that in and it looked great, and they were good spot welds. I need to figure out that it was in the wrong spot and I couldn't get on my Beaver panel, so I had to drill them all out and beat the crap out of it and tear it up and piss me, I mean, really annoyed me. Now I've got to fix all that up and re-drill and fix it up, weld it back in again. But this is where the Beaver panel goes, so anyway, that lesson learnt there. Make sure I assemble it even clamped before I weld anything. Should know better. Alrighty, so before I actually secure anything in, I'm sort of trying to just put things in place to see how they fit after my last balls up. But this rear panel that I got from, I won't say where, but I think most people know where these sort of panels come from. If I look at like that gap in the back down there in the corner on the right, you can see it's not even close. If I go over to this side, same thing. Yet it's sitting up hard on that corner. I've already had to trim the tops just to get it up to the boot line. And as you can see, it's still, I'm going to have to beat the crap out of this to get it flat to meet that in there. It's sitting out quite a bit. There's going to be a lot of work and a long time of taking it off and putting it back on, trying to get this into place in the correct position. So, not sure how it's going to go. We'll just see what happens. So this is now secured, welded, finished and in. I didn't film it all because you really wouldn't want to watch me just putting it off and on, off and on, off and on. Literally 4 or 5 times checking and marking and checking. I even disassembled the bumper under there and took the tow bar off it, put it back together and fitted that in there to make sure it lined up with these areas here, these recesses on both sides, so everything fits nicely. So yes, that's done and that's now in, so that's a relief. I've got to finish the other side down here, got a few little spots to do there, and then I'll start on the inner guard over on that side at the bottom, finish that one off, and then it'll be up top here with the boot corners. This one here, there's the part in the middle, and then wrestling with that rear fascia panel that runs all the way along here. So we'll see how that goes. So what's going on here is this was rusted out pretty bad, so I have to try and make it like, well, not quite like that, I don't really want that hole in it, but this detented section here where the boot corner on the other side sits in it. So when this is sitting there, this little piece that I have knocked up, which is recessed like that, will fit in there, which I'm about to weld him on, and theoretically will sit up in there. So I'll give that a go and see what happens. Alright, well there he is on there, actually come up not too badly. I'm not worried about this stuff here because I've ordered a length there which I'm going to replace this along here up to there. But that will now allow me, when that's dry, to mount in, where is it? That corner piece. And weld that into that corner, which I can then line up this properly on. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is how high up this pulls, but anyway, we'll see what goes on, but happy with that.